All right, good evening. It's 7 p.m., Tuesday, August 6th, 2019. I'm Mayor Tome here to call the Columbus Common Council meeting to order. Pat, when you're ready, could you please take a roll call for us?
Gray? Here. Johnson?
Here.
Reed?
Here.
Ryan?
Here.
Tylen?
Here.
Tome?
Here.
Traxler?
Here.
All present.
Thank you. If able, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. This meeting has been noticed in accordance with state statutes and local ordinances. Item number 4 is to approve the agenda. Unless there's any alterations or deletions, I'll take a motion to approve the agenda for the evening.
Motion to approve the agenda?
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. Is there any discussion on the motion? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Agenda is approved. Correspondence and communications, I didn't see anyone signed up back there. Was anyone present this evening that didn't get a chance to sign up for citizen comment? Seeing none, we'll move on to the consent agenda. We have 2 items. We have the council and committee of the whole minutes for July 23rd, 2019, and also the special committee of the whole minutes for July 30th, 2019. Are there any edits or comments on the minutes in the consent agenda? If there are none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second?
Motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. Any discussion on that? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Consent agenda is approved. On to new business number 1. Consider and take action on the purchase of a vacuum for the pool. We did review this during the previous committee of the whole meeting and basically gave a nod towards Amy, Joe, and Kane to go ahead and purchase the pool vacuum. One wrinkle that's been presented in the last 2 weeks is a committee of the whole agenda item that you've seen on there where there are some water leak issues for the pool. I'm not sure that we can have that conversation during this agenda item. I think that the best thing to do is table this item at this point until we discuss the other issues on the pool. Unless anyone disagrees with me. Andy?
Did they already order it?
Yes, they did.
Okay. How's this work then? They've ordered it. What are they going to do with what's going to happen with it if they don't get paid?
I
We're not
believe they
approving it.
purchased this from Carico, who's the vendor who we work with for the chemicals. We have the chemical contract with them. I'm not really certain, but I believe that there may be some flexibility in working with Carico because they understand we have other issues we're dealing with right now to see if there's some flexibility or another way of doing this for the year. But I don't have any clear directive or recommendation at this point. Trina?
Oh, no, I was just also wondering if we need to okay it since we gave an understanding of approval last time, although I do understand that we have extra unexpected expenses that we'll be talking about in the next session.
That is the wrinkle right there, as you name it, yes. Willing to entertain any other thoughts or ideas here, but my concern is getting through the bigger issue with the pool. Considering the financial issues that we're going to have there. Any other comments, questions? Someone want to make a motion to table this till the next meeting?
I'll make a motion to table the purchase of the vacuum for the pool until the next regular meeting.
Yes.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to table new business item number 1 to the next regular meeting. Any discussion on the motion? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? All right, thank you. Move on to number 2 then. Consider and take action on the request for partial reimbursement of 2017 taxes for Donna Tuttle. Ms. Tuttle came to the committee of the whole meeting to explain her situation of the assessment issues that she found at her property at 304A and B Parkview Avenue. There was some additional information that was put in the packet this week versus the committee of the whole. I don't know if this is new information, Pat, or if it was just not put in the packet initially. Yes. Correct. Is that new information since the last meeting, or was it was just missed? Okay.
Yeah, that's basically a recitation of what I told you at the last meeting.
Okay. Are there any questions or discussion on this item? I believe the consensus of the council was that the reason it was coming to the council was in the form of a claim, but the state statute would not normally provide her the ability to seek reimbursement back to the year 2017, and that we would be setting a precedent by doing so here at the council level. Any questions or comments? All right. It was not an enjoyable conversation to have with the taxpayer who has to go through such a process, as I did myself many years ago. I wish that the state legislature would look at the issue of state property taxes. I do think that it's a mess, but unfortunately, this is not a mess that we can clean up at the city council level. So, unless there's any other questions, I'll entertain any action for new business item number 2.
Motion to deny partial reimbursement of the 2017 taxes being sought by Donna Tuttle.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to deny the partial reimbursement for the 2017 taxes for Donna Tuttle. Any discussion on the motion? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Partial reimbursement has been denied. New item number 3, consider and take action on resolution 11-10, allocated budgeted funds to the street repair and maintenance expenditure line. Again, this is a follow-up or housekeeping for the funding that's being reallocated to the city street maintenance projects for the year. It just shows that they're being moved from within the budget to help cover the cost for those additional maintenance projects that we included. Andy?
Just point of clarification, it looks like the packet information says 11-10, but the memo says it's 11-19.
Correct. Which one is correct?
I think it's 11-19.
Yep, that's marked on the resolution.
Yeah.
11-19, Kim is signifying that's the correct, so, okay. Thanks, Andy. Trina?
Oh, I just wanted to ask, how much would be less in the contingency fund after taking 12,000 out? Does anyone know? Kim?
Not off the top of my head. I think we talked about that last time. There was, I think, about 17,000 left over.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Kim's indicating about 17,000 left over in case that's all right. Any other questions? If there are no questions, I'll entertain any action on resolution 11-19, new business number 3.
I'll make a motion to approve 11-19 to allocate budgeted funds to the street repair and maintenance expenditure line. Yeah.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to adopt resolution 11-19, allocate budgeted funds to the street repair and maintenance expenditure line. Any discussion on the motion? If none, could we please take a roll call, Pat?
Johnson?
Aye.
Reed? Ryan?
Aye.
Tylen?
Aye.
Traxler?
Aye.
Gray?
Aye.
Unanimous.
Thank you. Item number 4, consider and take action on revision of cemetery policies. The draft policy was presented at the committee of the whole as well. It doesn't look like it changes much other than the, I believe, placement of headstones and some detailed language that's changing in there. Didn't seem like there were many questions at the committee of the whole for this. Are there any questions this evening? Zach is here if there are. If there are no questions, I'll entertain any action from the council on new business number 4.
I'll move to approve the updated cemetery policy procedures for setting of monuments and markers as drafted.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to adopt the revised cemetery policies and procedures for setting monuments and markers. Any discussion on that? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Item number 5, consider and take action on ordinance 749-19 to repeal and recreate sections 2-585 and 2-590 of the City of Columbus Code of Ordinances for the municipal court. This again was reviewed at the Committee of the Whole. I don't think anything's changed between the Committee of the Whole and this meeting.
Two very small
Parentheses.
changes at the request of Alder Johnson.
Okay.
In section number 2, 800.12 has been limited, so it's just 800.12 paren 1 paren A.
Okay.
And Ed, you're gonna have to help me out on the other change. That's right. A court reporter request.
All right, are there any other questions on the ordinance repeal? If there are none, do we need to waive the rules, suspend the rules and waive the reading?
Yes, you do.
All right, if the council wants to adopt this tonight, we'd need a motion to waive the rules.
Motion to
Suspend the rules,
suspend the
sorry.
rules.
Second.
Motion and a second to suspend the rules. Any discussion on the motion? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Now we will need a motion to waive the reading.
Motion to waive reading.
Motion and a second to waive the reading. Any discussion on the motion? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes, and then we can entertain a motion to repeal and recreate the ordinance.
Make a motion to repeal and recreate sections 2-585 and 2-590 of the City of Columbus Code of Ordinances. That's ordinance 749-19.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on the motion to repeal the ordinance?
Does the motion also need to contain the "and" to create section 66-161?
I think he's okay because he referred to 749-19.
Just wanna make sure.
Motion.
Thanks, Ed. Any further discussion? If none, could we please take a roll call, Pat?
Reed. Ryan.
Aye.
Tylen. Traxler.
Aye.
Gray.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Unanimous.
Thank you. On to item number 6, consider and take action on a release and settlement agreement with AT&T. This was pushed to the regular meeting, was not able to review at the Committee of the Whole due to time constraints. Obviously, when you read the information here, it's time sensitive and also very important. I know very little about it, so I'll turn it over to Attorney Johnson.
Okay, thank you. Over the last several months, Kalen has been doing battle with AT&T regarding a billing error that the city has been suffering for quite some time. And she has went through numerous customer representatives and probably hurt her ear on several occasions just by talking to people on the phone. Now she has resolved the billing error. She finally found a representative at AT&T that was very helpful. And so between Kalen and her name is Teresa, if I remember correctly, they were able to find the error, correct the error, and save the city about $84,000, or not save the city, but get the city reimbursed for about $84,000 of overcharges that have been going on for a while. So I think the bill is squared away now. I think the reimbursement hopefully is working its way through the system. And the last act here is that AT&T has requested a release and settlement agreement to basically say the city has no other claims against AT&T for this. This is a fairly bare bones agreement as far as releases go, but it all made sense to me as I read through it. And Kalen and I made a few changes to it and sent it back, and they accepted the changes, so I think it's ready to be signed. The last thing I'll say about this is Kalen deserves a a big thank you, because she really worked her tail off on this particular project, so it was quite the undertaking.
Thank you for the explanation, and thank you, Kalen, for all the hard work. Was this agreement drafted by AT&T then originally?
Yes.
It was?
Yes,
Okay, but they
it's their agreement and their form.
Okay. And one other question, you mentioned reimbursement. Is this just a credit on the account, or is it, okay?
I believe that's correct, how they're going to do it mechanically, yes.
Okay, all right. Any questions from the council?
Just one, it does not specify when they will credit the account.
Yeah.
We have numerous email exchanges back and forth, but basically, once this is processed, it should be completed, so within the 30 days. I guess is the best answer I have, but we do have email from Teresa that says we're just waiting for this to get returned, then the policy will should be
Okay, Kalen is confirming she has email correspondence indicating that we should receive the credit once this agreement is signed and executed. Any further questions from the council?
Is the credit only for that account for future use, or will it be credited back directly?
to be credited back directly. If you were to look at the statement right now, you probably have an outstanding balance of like 86,000.
It wouldn't matter either way then.
They also have another credit that they're going to be, that I'm looking into as well. So hopefully it'll be an additional 2,000 that they don't have to go through.
All right, if there are no additional questions on item number 6, I'll entertain any action from the council.
I'll make a motion to approve the release and settlement agreement with AT&T as drafted.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the release and settlement agreement with AT&T. Any discussion on the motion? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Item number 7, consider and take action on date and hours for trick or treat. This was discussed at the committee of the whole meeting. We had a few people that were missing. I believe the concept was to move it forward to consider the last day in October, which would be October 26th. Any? Sorry. From 5 to 8 p.m. Any questions on this? If there are no questions, I'll entertain any action on item number 8 from the city council, or number 7, sorry.
I'll just double check my
So the last Sunday is the 27th.
calendar. On Saturday.
It'll be Saturday or Sunday.
Thank you.
In the packet, it lists Sunday, in the second paragraph, Sunday in October, and then right following that, it says 2019, the last Saturday in October would be the 26th. So I do believe we intended it to be Saturday.
I move that we set the trick-or-treating day for 2019 as October 26th, between the hours of 5 and 8 p.m.
Second.
All right, we have a motion to set trick-or-treating hours for 2019 for Saturday, October 26th, 5 to 8 p.m. Any discussion on that? If none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay. Operators licenses for the term of July 1st through July 1st, 2019 to June 30th, 2021. I had one name in the packet. Is that correct, Pat? For Joshua R. Grubb. Any questions on that? If there are no questions, I'll entertain any action from the council on the operators licenses.
I move to approve the operator's license for Joshua R. Grubb in the period of 7/1/19 to 6/30/21.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve the operator's license for Joshua R. Grubb. Any discussion on the motion? If none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? License is approved. Number 9, consider and take action on claims in the amount of $489,629.82. Are there any questions on the city claims? If there's no questions on the claims, I'll entertain any action from the council.
Make a motion to approve the city claims in the amount of $489,629.82.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the city claims in the amount read. Any discussion on that? If none, Pat, could we please take a roll call?
Ryan.
Aye.
Tylen.
Aye.
Traxler.
Aye.
Gray.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Reed. Unanimous.
Thank you. Number 10, report of city officers. Patrick, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mayor. Since it's still an active event, just wanted to shout out to the police department and the other city departments involved in National Night Out. Wasn't able to make it out there myself, unfortunately, but I heard it was pretty well attended and always a good community event. So thank you for the work, particularly the PD and Chief Weiner for that work. The other thing is, yesterday, the pre-construction meeting took place on the 2019 street maintenance work. So that's setting up the schedule. I've talked to Rupert Milky. They're expecting an official schedule to come tomorrow. But the stated goal at the pre-con was the contractor wants to be complete with all the overlay work by the time school starts. So when we get the schedule, we'll get things going in terms of public information and everything all set for that important work. That's what I have, Mayor.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you.
I just had a few things. A reminder that this Friday, August 9th, from 6 p.m. till 10 p.m., there will be a summer beach party at the Columbus Area Aquatic Center. There will be music, games, prizes, duck races. It's a chance to swim under the lights from 8:30 p.m. till 10 p.m. Nightly admission rate of $3 per person. $1 for those 2 and under, and CAAC members are free. Also on Sunday, August 18th, there's the annual back-to-school event at the pool with games, prizes, and some free back-to-school supplies for children. 5 lucky winners also receive a new backpack. The rain date for that is Sunday, August 25th. Again, that's a $3 admission, free to CAAC members, and $1 for those age 2 and under. Also coming up this month, Sunday, August 25th, there's a Senior Center 40th Anniversary Community Celebration from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. to help celebrate the 40th anniversary of Columbia County's only senior center. There's going to be karaoke, pizza, cake, and ice cream, and learn about the past, present, and future of the senior center. That's all I had. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to add? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn then.
Motion to adjourn.
A motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We'll stand adjourned for a few minutes and return with the committee of the whole meeting then. Thank you.